Who is ready for some freaking amazing neon smoke? I am wiping off the sticky layer on this gel polish nail. I just put down black gel polish, cured it, wiped off the sticky layer. So this is a really cool look that I've seen floating around. First, we're going to start with some white gel polish. I use my Manicure from Young Nails. Now, the reason I'm using gel polish versus some of the art gels is because some of the art gels don't have a tacky layer, and we want a tacky layer here. A little bit down, I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to dab it kind of at a diagonal and then back down, kind of like how smoke will like dance its way up into the sky. And I want to make sure I have enough white down here so that when I melt it with a little bit of alcohol, it won't go away. So I'm dipping it in, brushing it off so I don't have much on my brush. And what it's going to do for us here is it's going to kind of dissipate this paint and make it look more smoky. So it's going to take a minute. You're going to work with it for a minute. You're going to keep dabbing. And the minute you think, oh crap, I ruined this, just keep dabbing up and down, up and down. We are not pulling. We are not painting. It's straight up and down. And you'll see it start to melt. And that is what you want. Don't panic when the white starts to melt. It's exactly what we want. And you're going to have a little white extra on your brush. That's cool. Use it for your advantage. I actually want to take it off a little there. There we go. As you're dabbing, you're kind of going to want to control how much alcohol is on there, only because you need to make sure it dries before you cure it. It's okay if you're using a whole bunch to get it to melt, but you're going to need to make sure that is air dried before you actually go in to cure the white. So let's see here. I'm going to wipe up that white on my table so I don't stick my cute model's hand in it, because I would so do something like that as I'm waiting for it to dry. And you can see it stop being shiny a little bit, and the only part that's shiny is the actual white gel paint that isn't cured, that has a tacky layer once it is cured. So I'm going in to cure it here. This is gel polish that cures in 30 seconds in an LED or a universal combo light. So 30 seconds it is. Here we go. Now, I'm going to use acrylic powders that are neon. If you have neon pigments, maybe I can find a link for you guys. Use those. They're even stronger. These ones are really strong. They're actually from Easy Flow. They're neon acrylic line. So I'm going to use them. Why the heck not? Use what you have. I'm taking a little makeup sponge and I'm dabbing it onto the white gel polish that still has the tacky layer, and it's the only part that has the tacky layer, because remember how I wiped off the tacky layer on the black before I put the white down. And remember how I made sure I used a white that did have a tacky layer? This is why. And I'm using 3 different colors, because in between, like the yellow to the pink kind of goes coral, and then the pink to the purple goes like this really cool in between color. And you want to just press it straight up and down. Again, no need to wipe. I know you have excess, and we're going to brush it off in just a second. So pat it in there tight so it's nice and stuck to your smoke. I'm loving how that's even turning out on the makeup blender. So cool. So little easy dusting off brush. Mine's just going to be a fan brush I have from a set. Wiped off that excess dust. I was just really soft with it. We're going to take a top coat. I love my Young Nails top coats. This is Manicure top coat, 30-second cure. You could use Ultimate Finish, which is the longer 90 second to 2 minute cure. Or I'm actually becoming a huge fan of the Caption Conversion top coat, which is 60 seconds in that LED combo lamp. All of them turn out amazing. That looks fantastic. Let's cure it. While I'm curing, I'm putting lids on top of my acrylic neon powder so that you don't accidentally knock them off the table, because I've done that and it's super shizzy. Don't do it. Let's wipe off that tacky layer. You can use a cleanser that's for your gel system or an alcohol. Scrub it well. Let's let that dry. But this looks freaking cool. Put a little oil on there. Rub it in on your client so their cuticles re-moisturized after all that alcohol and dehydrating for the nail plate. And we are all set. This looks so amazing. I hope you guys try this. This neon smoke is so cool. You could do it across all 10 nails. It would be unreal. Hey, I hope you subscribe. Drop me a comment if you have any questions, and I hope to see you again soon.